I was looking at this hitch. You might think that looks a little bit small, but back in the day, I'm thinking it was 2003, I had my wife on the back of my bike. We were on the opposite side of Pewaukee Lake, and we left the bar, and I says, hey, you want to check out the loading dock, you know, for the boats, where you can dump your boat off into the water and take it back out. She goes, what would you want to go there for? I go, it's a ball of laughs just seeing these guys come off the lake and they're all drunk. And now they got a cop there, like a babysitter, that just watches people coming off the lake on Sunday evening. And we're sitting there. They even got chairs there. You can sit there and you're in the shade. These people are trying to get off the lake because it's, you know, 5 to 7 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday, and they're going to call it quits. And these guys come up, and they got this cigarette boat. I mean, it's long, it's got 2 car engines in it, a beautiful paint job, and they're all dressed to the max. They got their expensive sunglasses on, and they got pretty boy hair and flowery shirts and the pretty shorts and the Docksider shoes. And the 2 guys go get the vehicle to pull this boat out of the water, and they're all laughing. They still got drinks in their hands, you know, walking right past the cop. And the guy that they leave on the pier to hold the boat is too lazy to grab a rope and hang on. And this is a heavy boat. And he's got 1 foot on the pier and 1 foot on the side of the boat. And there's other people that are coming in to shore, and they want to get off the lake, and they're creating waves. And this water is skanky. There's oil floating on the top of the water. There's dead fish. You know, this is by the piers, you know, and it's just nasty water. And he's hanging on to his drink, and he's got his foot on the side of the boat, and the waves are coming in. The boat's getting further away from the pier, and you'd think you just let off on it, but he's making it worse. He's starting to push, and all of a sudden he goes into this skanky water, and he's saving his drink, you know. And people are laughing at him and stuff. But then the guys show up with the vehicle that they're going to pick this giant boat up with, and it's a Ford Aerostar, I think maybe 87, 89. It was a minivan by Ford with a slanty front end, and it had a hitch on it that was no bigger than this. And it's got this trailer with 2 axles on it. It's a heavy-duty trailer to haul this heavy boat. And the ramp coming out of the lake is like this, and it's got all this, you know, they got concrete with grooves in it, but it's all scum now from algae. So if you don't have a 4-wheel drive truck to get this heavy boat out of the lake, you're going to be in trouble. And here they got this little front-wheel drive Ford Aerostar, and they go into the lake as deep as they can go where their front end would still be getting traction. And the boat's so heavy that they're trying to get it on the trailer, and they got these props on them that are like $1,000 each, and they're stainless steel with 5 blades on them. They're beautiful props. And first thing that happens, they don't even have it trimmed up. And they're trying to pull this thing out, and the front wheels are smoking on this Ford Aerostar, and it's bouncing, and the props go and just wreck the props. So then the guy goes, oh, my props. And then he goes in there and he turns on the, you know, key, and then he, you know, moves the props up. That was the least of his problems. Here he is trying to get this thing out, and like I said, it's only on this little hitch. They must have put a 2.5-inch ball on there to get it to adapt, you know, to this heavy trailer. And this Aerostar is not going to pull that damn boat out of there. By now you see the cop on the radio. She's calling, and I told the guy, I says, you're better off getting the boat with some momentum and come into the, you know, the thing that you crank the boat up to, and that pulley is right there, the rubber thing. And they had to hit that nose and then push the whole trailer and the Aerostar and then get it up on flat ground, and then they got it all strapped down. And then when we left, we see them up the road, and the cops had them.